Hey guys, welcome to another video. Following the success of the Amazon Echo and Google Home, Apple has joined the rush of companies producing hub speakers that respond to voice commands with the HomePod, a Siri-powered smart speaker that boasts top audio quality as well as smart functionality. The HomePod will be released in the UK, US and Australia on the 9th of February 2018. It is available on pre-order from Friday the 26th of January. It will come to France and Germany later in the year. Google Home and Amazon Echo have both gone with a cylinder design, and unsurprisingly Apple has taken a similar approach also seen on the Sonos One. Standing just under 7 inches tall, the HomePod is almost entirely covered in a seamless 3D mesh fabric, just leaving enough space at the top for a touch-sensitive display used to control the speaker and show a Siri waveform when the personal assistant is hard at work. For the most part we like the look, although we have to admit it looks a bit squat compared to Amazon and Google's more slender equivalents. Still, it's attractively simplistic, and has that comfortingly Apple-y sense of meticulous design. The HomePod will be available in two of Apple's favorite colors, white and space gray. While Amazon and Google have both emphasized the smart side of their speakers, Apple has decided to take a different focus: sound quality. The company is pushing the HomePod as a music speaker first and foremost, making a lot of noise about the sound quality, spatial awareness technology, and deep integration with Apple Music. The HomePod comes equipped with a 4-in, upward-facing woofer and 7 beam-forming tweeters, each with its own amplifier, to drive what Apple calls a breakthrough home speaker. It also boasts automatic bass equalization and dynamic audio modeling, all powered by an A8 chip, the same processor that powers the iPhone 6 and iPad mini 4. That A8 chip has more to do than run an EQ though. It's also keeping tabs on the HomePod's spatial awareness technology, which sees it scan the space it's in and optimize its audio output to take into account the size, shape, and any obstacles. This will even work if you have more than one HomePod in the same room, and they'll work together to each output the ideal audio for the room. Naturally, the HomePod is also built to take advantage of Apple Music. If you use Apple's subscription service, you'll be able to tell the HomePod not just to play specific songs or albums, but also to answer a whole host of queries, including when a song was recorded, who it's by, and even who the drummer on a track is. We're not sure how well, or if at all, this will work with streaming rivals like Spotify though. Apple has not addressed this. Siri is useful beyond music though. All of the Siri functionality you'd expect is here, from creating reminders to answering questions. But the assistant will also act as a hub for every HomePod-compatible smart appliance you have, turning the HomePod into a hub for your entire smart home, as long as it's all Apple-friendly at least. That all sounds good, but there's not really anything here that the Echo and Google Home can't do already. Apple made a big deal about multi-room support and stereo separation, but these features won't work at launch. A later software update will change that, but to even take advantage of this feature will involve buying more than one $451 HomePod. If you're committed to the Apple family of products and services, then the HomePod has the obvious advantage of integrating with all of them. But for everyone else, the only real differentiating factor will be sound quality, and since we can't test that out for ourselves, it's hard to judge right now. The HomePod needs an iPhone 5S or later, iPad Pro, iPad Air or later, iPad mini 2 or later, or iPod Touch 6th generation with iOS 1.1.2.5 or later in order to function. We've been waiting months for Apple's smart speaker, but we're a bit hesitant about the HomePod at first glance. $349 is a seriously steep price, and it's impossible to know if it can justify the cost without going hands-on and hearing it for ourselves. It certainly has strong competition from Amazon, Google and Sonos. Still, for anyone embedded in the Apple ecosystem, this will likely be a serious temptation. If you liked this video, subscribe to my channel to get last updates. Thank you for your time and thanks for watching this video. Take care and peace out.